Alright, so by this point I think you guys all know what goes on at this rate. That's right. It's time to start stage... Is that an industrial park? I'm thoroughly confused, but I must find out. And as always, unsavage deep impact. Hey, it's the horse, so we'll finally be rid of the mono beasts. I think. I had to remind myself on the controls. It's been well over a month, honestly, since I last did this. Don't judge. No, I actually just recorded the end of Chapter 4 the other day, but I haven't done Magical Miracle Girl Monomi in that time. So, yeah. Also reviewed the footage and found out that we actually ended up grabbing all of the hidden Monokumas in Chapter 4 before I recorded last session. So I feel better about that, at least. Alright, one wave down. In the minute and a half I've been recording, you guys won't see all of that because part of that is sync check and getting set up. But just know that it exists. I do this for you guys. I take the time to set everything up so that it's all in sync. God, this is loud. Ow. Fine, you know what? There. Eh. Alright, a little bit of Usami meter is fine. Ow. Just trying to think, what's the best way to approach these guys? Oh, come on, that should have worked. Alright, fine. Just a little something. I know what I can do. That'll sort out at least some of the problems. I walked right into that, too. Alright, now's a good time to use it, I think. Maybe not. I probably could have saved it for a better time, but you know what? I don't do this to min-max. I do this because I enjoy it. Hey, that worked out pretty nicely. Oh my god, you're purple. You're much faster, and you're pooping bombs much quicker, too. Hopefully that'll solve it. Yes, yes it did. Okay. Now I need to gather all of you guys up here. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Okay, so most of you guys at least. A little bit more. Good. So, yeah, I meant to bring this up. Orthodox white. I don't think I've... Probably underwear. Anyway, I don't think I mentioned it, but, you know how I said I was going to try and be more frequent about recording during the, Funhouse section? Didn't end up doing that, sadly. It was, like, the better part of a month or so between recording sessions, so that was part of why we stumbled a little bit during the trial. That and also, I'm really not good at picking up on context clues for who the killer is. Like, honestly, if I had known, like, I don't know, for some reason, I guess it crossed my mind it was Gundam. Again, because I had seen a thumbnail. But, had it not been for the fact that I guessed everyone else prior to that, I wouldn't have remembered that Gundam was in a deluxe room. Maybe I just need to start editing more before I record more. You know what I mean, just make sure I'm up to date on all of that. BPM? Like, beats per minute? What the hell is this thing? Hey there, not Kirby! Oh, you're a bigger version of those guys. Okay, that's cute. And also a little terrifying. Especially considering you can just keep moving around, no problem. That's going to make you very hard to deal with, I think. Yeah, you're not even phased! How am I supposed to deal with you, huh? Well, fine, I'll go deal with one of the others first. You'll do. Was was that really the only one left? That's awkward. Can I jump on you at least? I can. I can't tell if it does anything or not. Seems like he's only getting hit once. I've got to get him hung up on something, but he keeps clipping through the scenery! There we go. It's a start at least. We're getting there. You're really just a robot, aren't you? Oh! Alright, Monomi, you got this. He's a big, ugly robo. Ow. Wow, that hit hard. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know what? You know, I'm done with this. Ow. Oh, oh, that was a mistake. Well, I mean, if we fail, we'll go check out the new equipment. How much punishment do you take? Hey. I'm probably missing something very easy to, spot. Oh, there we go. Maybe I just have to jump on him a few times. I mean, that would certainly make sense. Oh god, we're screwed. Well, let's see what I can do. Oh, you really only have to jump on him twice. Alright, well, if this run ends up being a wash, we know what to do at least. Oh, bayonet bikini. I don't know how that's helpful at all. But whatever. I have a feeling I know who that's a reference to. I don't have the mental capacity to really consider that. Oh, is like that the low health warning sound? Maybe. Can we get some cookies or milk, please? Oh, oh. Okay, there we go. This'll work. Do-de-do-do-do-do-do. Damn you! I need health, not gold. Health, not gold. Health, not wealth. I shouldn't be shouting. It's like... It's just after midnight here. How did I make it through that wave? Honestly. Alright, one down. Ah! I should have known. Well, let's check out the new equipment we have, at least. Gold Rush. Find gold more frequently. Headphones shaped like a ribbon. Sound races through you. Oh, your ears. At full speed. That might be nice. Yeah, that's a straight upgrade. Alright, Orthodox White. Sparkling white underwear worn by the ultimate pop sensation. Oh, it's Sayaka's. Bikini-style underwear worn by the ultimate soldier. Yep, that's exactly who I thought it was. I love how Takas are still objectively some of the best. Because everything else is only a defense upgrade. So I think we're good. Alright, I'll meet you guys back at Wave 8. Alright, that's much smoother than last time. Took quite a few hits, but you know what? It happens. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Well, ow. Wow, these guys hit hard. Alright, that's one down. Two down. Alright, boys. Come on now. That should do it? Yes, yes it does. Well, that was relatively harmless, all things considered. Or painless, I should say. Nyum. Alright, at least 2 problems out of the way. That's... let's see, we started with like 6, yeah? Because 5 of these green dudes. And then... the 1 blue spiky dude, yeah. I always imagine these guys to be kind of like cactuses. Hello! Ow. Oh. Oh my god. Alright. Cue the Monomi. Or the, Usami. Alright, that should hopefully help with some of them. Oh yeah, that actually alleviated quite a bit. Ah, that was a dick move! It's okay, we picked up a Master Rod. I don't know if that's any better than Gold Rush, but we'll find out. No! Oh damn, it actually whinnies. Oh my god, what happened there? I can't actually tell what's happening. Okay, it's alright. I can't rotate the camera. Oh, oh, I see it's dropping more beams. And making things a little bit more difficult for me. That's fine. Monomi. Monomi! Alright, this is fine. I can make this work. I love the reuse of music throughout the game, though. It's okay, just gotta get him back to the center so I can actually... Ooh, circle around him. Ow. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, fine! That's how you want it? That's how you're doing it. Oh dear. We're not in a good way. I was hoping that would do it. Oh, I got careless. It looks so weird without the crest at the top of its head. Let's go see what the Master Rod does. Rod that can only be wielded by masters. There's a Jolly Roger on it. Oh, like a pirate thing. Alright. Well, meet you back there. Damn, we're here already. Alright. Wait. Oh, dear. He must have canceled me out of it right as I was switching back. That's fine. See, unfortunately the problem here is, like, unless you catch him in the middle of an animation like that, he's just going to... Oop. He's just going to... Oop. I need to stop talking, apparently. Unfortunately, if I don't catch him in the middle of an animation, he tends to back out of it. So it's a trick to figure out exactly where that is. Haha! Back, horse boy! A hunter of the church you are not. If we screw up this time, I mean, I picked up an item called Mercurius this run. Oh! We are very close. We're in the danger zone. I might just have to jump on him. Oh! Okay, apparently you're not supposed to touch him during that. Oh dear, this is gonna be a fun little montage. So what is Mercurius? A fairy's ribbon that changes its color and pattern depending on the environment. Okay. That is pretty much a straight upgrade, too. Alright. I think we're as good as we can be at this point, so let's just, Unsavage Deep Impact. Yep, let's just do this. Getting really good at these waves, though. Oh my god, I actually did it? What? How? You know what? You earned that, Monomi. God, I've been recording for half an hour and it only wow. Harsh. So, we got a couple of new items. There's a Despair Ribbon. A ribbon said to have been worn by a child of despair. The only difference between these two is the increased magic power. We also got a Despair Diaper, which has major defense, so... You know what? Screw it. We'll go with it. That'll help in later stages. Alright. So we'll save that in the slot where we normally do. And we may as well get back to the game proper, shall we? Wait. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue.
Jeez.
You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. One moment. Of course it feels spacious. Damn it, Dan. I love you, but it's okay. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us now. Yeah. I can't talk tonight, apparently. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning. I did it!
Stupid fool!
Get it together!
Oh my!
Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru. That was Coach Nekomaru's voice.
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I am starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was. Don't ignore me! I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This! It took me all night to make it.
My!
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll. I'm Mini Maru.
Mini Maru? I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Are you serious?
Oh! I mean, I would buy Minimaru.
Thanks.
It's so cute. Thanks. I'll keep it.
Well...
I never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up!
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa!
Whoa, hey now! That's a bully's logic!
Man...
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know? About Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So, if we're going to prevent something like that from ever happening again...
Engines revving!
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away.
Huh.
I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. In the end, Gundam told us never to give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
What did you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my!
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
I was up all night memorizing that speech!
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Minimaru.
Man.
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
That's amazing!
Of course.
I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Akane looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Well.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
Hey.
And that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still...
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial. You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Hey, bastard!
What did he mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something I can just brush off. Especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But... shit! My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course!
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
Listen!
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey!
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. So everyone... was it... Damn, Monomi, I knew you took a beating when I was going through that, but I didn't think it was that bad. You alright, dear? It was a real close battle.
I am sorry!
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood! Ah, you saw me. Yes, that's right. The Monobeast this time was very strong.
You?
Gross! Don't get close to me! Get out of here!
What?
No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey, hey.
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Yes. I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe, 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 wipe.
Ding, 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 ding.
There we go! Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Monobeast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction! It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Hold on, is shabu shabu what I think it is? I need to check, because I've been playing Yakuza 0 as well, and there's a scene where where one of the dudes was eating sushi, so I just need to make sure. I need to look at what shabu shabu is. Okay, no, not quite. What I saw was like very thin slivers that could be like scooped up on a chopstick. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't even know what to look for, so if you know, feel free to let me know. It happens towards the end of the game. It was basically just like silvery strips of fish along the exterior of the plate, and he just like scooped up maybe a quarter of them in one go. Anyway. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much.
Don't misunderstand.
But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
So,
Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake.
I'll show you my serious side.
Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who puts us through this crap in one blow.
Hey, hey!
Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know?
What are you saying?
Like, did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey, hey, hey!
Dumbass! I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that!
Settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
I'm getting pumped up! Let's charge our way to that new island!
I'm starting to get pumped up.
The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monomi, I'll crush them all at once.
What?
Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know? You're right.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too. As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Smile and hope in the name of despair. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I hope... what would the motive even be for this chapter? With the Monobeast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island.
So this is the last island.
Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Yes, we've got Monokuma on the TV. Excellent doublethink there. You know, I still haven't read 1984. I should. How's Garimi doing? I hit the wrong button. Alright. Let's get that cleaned up. Let's get your despair removed. Have some non-alcoholic wine. There we go. Alright. So, I could just do a couple laps around here and then cut back to the end. In fact, I might do that because, I mean, we've still got 2 pets to show off. And I'd like to do that if I can. I'm sorry, what? Sea King Industries. Alright, so we'll take a lap around, and we'll check out what there is to be seen on this island. A heliport? Jabberwock Army Military Base. These can't just be for show, can they? I don't think so. Maybe we could use some of this. I mean, Monokuma was able to deep fry Teru Teru with something like that. Factory. I think the creepiest part of that is his mouth moves. Vendor Street. Oh, dude. Okay, so one of the other things from Yakuza was, like, there were food stands like this all over the place, like food carts. And just hearing Kiryu and Majima describe the smells and watching the takoyaki fry, I don't care for takoyaki a lot myself, but damn, it looked delicious. Alright, so we'll do a couple more laps, and we'll start with Sea King Industries and work our way forward. See you there! Alright, I did quite a few laps around the island, and we are almost there. Honestly, with free time and everything, as long as I just walk everywhere, we should be able to at least finish up with Gorimi and move on to the next pet. So, let's go ahead and start with Sea King Industries. I'm sorry. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Also, there's a monobeast being manufactured there. Sea King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right. It looks like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Indeed, so it does!
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, is that a power glove on his right hand? I think it is. Okay, we do get little bits of experience there, so what is this? This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe...
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
How can they make robots? Hey! Just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation, too? I need to look up and down, obviously. Oh, I guess we're good. This machine is making another machine? The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Hey!
Doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Monobeasts?
Maybe...
Is there any chance those Monobeasts were created here? The Monobeasts were created here.
Fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for!
Hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why it's just fine!
There's something wrong with you.
What the hell did he mean by that? It wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Wait, what else did I miss? Oh, I need to speak to Kazuichi. Derp. Insert laughter here. Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself.
Huh?
Why? Why? Because you just start laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously. What else am I going to do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Wait, was that Hifumi's piece? No, that couldn't be. Delusional story. So, what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually, it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots started getting circulated, and strange incidents start occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world, as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? Sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
Hey.
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with a better story idea, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that. Are you sure it's okay to say that's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but...
Of course not!
There's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. Damn, a Death Note reference? You're right. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all that just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right!
It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey, hey, hey!
Wait, hold on. Now that I said that out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption.
I mean...
If that's true, then our fates are in the hand of those rich, perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Well, I'm out of here. I need to get out of the machine humming. So, you know what's funny is that in the animation of Danganronpa... Wow, this is a really slow strut. Let's see how much slower I can make it. It's like a Michael Jackson music video. Well, this will give me time to talk anyway. Give me a moment to take a drink. So, in the animation, they actually showed, like, unsurprisingly, animated footage of the tragedy where people were wearing Monokuma masks and the like. And if you remember back to, I want to say Chapter 3? Yeah, it was Chapter 3. That laptop we found in Electric Avenue actually mentioned that the riots started in the reserve department that Hajime was part of. So, I'm curious to find out what that means. Oh dear. Well, okay, let's pick up the pace a little bit. As much fun as it was to just walk around a little bit like that. I keep hitting the wrong button, I'm too used to South Park. Dang, Garimi, you're growing! Also, somehow we took over 100 steps just now. I gotta walk slow more. Yeah, this looks like one of the helicopters Monokuma was using. That thing over there. Is that a tank? Why does it have the Hope's Peak crest emblazoned on it? Also, why is there a Monokuma there on the side? Is it real? Not just that. There's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. Well, aha!
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, the Monokumas in this chapter have, like, matrix plugs and, power gloves and a few other things. God, I had a weird dream once. I'll explain that on the way to the next island, but let's start here. This helicopter. I was right! Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Terror? This helicopter. Don't screw with me. Ow. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. Damn it. I'm so weak. Yeah, I mean, Nekomaru probably could have put a decent dent in if he were still around. Akane, how's Minimaru doing? This place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists! That goes for women, too.
All right.
You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows. Alright, so we've got trucks, we've got Sonia, and we have a tank. This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons.
Huh?
Really? In my country, even a child in grade school could operate a tank. No problemo. No problemo? A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime, and now this? Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However...
Weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Eh?
I
have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. Jabberwock Island development plan. Is that like document or dossier? That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island development plan. What is this?
However...
I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So, what does it say? Beyond what's written in here, I do not know much.
Well?
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control, and prepare it as a central headquarters. Central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. That would explain a few things. Wait, hold on! This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
Well?
However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
However...
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters... Could it be that same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters. Or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it. What the hell is going on?
Perhaps.
We were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening, one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Alright, to the trucks. Is this a military truck? Unlike the airplane at the first island, this looks like it actually has an engine inside. But I don't even know how to drive. Besides, it's not like I can escape this island by driving off of it. How about this one? It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Firearms. And there's a ton of them. There's a lot of different weapons, like guns and anti-tank rockets, carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly? Alright. We've got a hangar or two in the background. We've got a tower up there. Yo, these are actually kind of like, oh, what is it? It's an old military tower that was set up off the coast of, I think, the UK? Not like Sealand, but there's a couple of marine forts out there like this. That's all I really know on the matter. This is a tank, right? Is it real? Can it move? Did I examine everything then? I guess so, I checked everything. Okay, so, to explain... Was it always this purple? I guess. So, to explain my dream that I mentioned at the start of that spot, it was, I think it was shortly after I graduated high school. So, we had an auditorium where I went to high school. I mean, most places do. But this one was fairly nice. In fact, it remained unchanged from the time I went to go see The Wizard of Oz when they put it on when I was a kid, to when I graduated. Sound equipment might have been updated, but that was about it. So, we're all standing there, my classmates and I look around, and we've all got, like, very thick phone cords coming out of the back of our necks, kind of like in The Matrix, but it's also like the phone cords you see on payphones. You know, if you see any payphones around. So it's like that thick metal cord that's kind of like thick in some, or like wider in some spots than in others, but it kind of like alternates between the two. So I look around, and as I'm doing that, I notice that they're all feeding to the back of the auditorium, like the front entrance. But I wake up before I can find out what they lead to. And I don't think I had a cord in the back of my neck myself, because I didn't feel anything. But I can't say for certain. Also, I think this is really just padding our step count something fierce. Look at that experience bar. Amazing what slow walking does for you. How is Garimi now? I need to know. Oh, if this is the case, I may as well just finish that off. Alright, see you when it's done. There we go. I love that we figured out the slow walking now. Oh. Aw, come on! That was gross. Wants to give you something. Okay. Hey, a mail cylinder and a measuring flask. Alright. Bye, Gorimi. I'll miss you. I don't think I'm gonna miss the egg pooping part, though. Alright, may as well get that set up, then. May as well start with the first pet that we missed. The one that needs 2 things of hope and 8 to 9 things of despair, I think. Oh, that's convenient. Hey there, Cheapy Me. I hate to do this to you, but we are going to neglect the hell out of you. Alright, there we go. It is now in a cocoon. Oh, I can't wait. I already know what it is. I had to look at the guide for this, sadly. But it was just something I wanted to do to show it off. This is like one of the only things I'll use a guide for, and it is just a side thing. So, yeah. Let me get that cocoon all taken care of, and then we will, you know, I will do the big reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bears and rabbits, I give you Shitimi. I'm not kidding. Like, the way to do this is to just let the poop stack up without cleaning it up. Editron, if you want to show off what I saw when Cheapy Me was angry before he cleaned everything up, go ahead. Alright, thank you for holding on to that particular clip, at least. So, let's go ahead. So, basically, the trick here. You need Chibimi's hope meter to be between 0 and 2 hearts, and the despair needs to be between 6 and 9. The last pet needs to be maxed out on hope, I think, but the despair needs to be between 6 and 9 again. It's actually much easier to control than I thought, so... let's go ahead and give you some chocolate chip jerky. What is that little dance? Whatever, I'm gonna take care of this. I'll see you guys afterwards. Alright, let's just go ahead and meander our way over to the factory. Wow! I just wandered back and forth in front of this for a little while. That slow motion, like this slow-mo walk thing works really nicely. Plushie factory. There had better be at least 3 Monokuma in here. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway. Don't you talk bad about Monokuma.
Hajime.
Good timing. I mean, go ahead, talk bad about Monokuma. It's probably warranted. What's up, Chiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but...
well?
Since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then, do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say, okay. Why are you hesitating? Well, you know what we gotta look for. What's this side entrance over here? Goods warehouse, okay. Alright, so we can go inside the factory, or I can check out the goods warehouse. Let me just verify. Okay, yeah. She's still unsure. It might be better if I go inside first. To the goods warehouse!
You...
Hey, Hajime. You're the kind of person who waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you? How could you tell?
well?
I like to eat my favorite foods first.
See?
So, instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory. I guess you're right. Damn. You know, she's not even reprimanding me, she's just suggesting a course of action. Alright then. I'm going inside. I like how even the factory walls are black and white. Hey! 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 Bring those Monokumas back! What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on the conveyor belt was... Monokuma. Oh, well, there's one I can use. Alright, first things first. Those poor palm trees. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket, one after another. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see. So these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But, unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Harumph! Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies! Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich! But you've made way too many. They're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. I'll buy them. I'll buy at least one. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. That's fine. I was gonna go for that one.
I've been found.
So that is at least 3, if I was counting correctly. Also, those poor palm trees, just look at it, they're getting ground up, then pressed into Monokuma heads, which are then assembled with the bodies, which then gets run through quality control to set them up right. Oh dear. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me! Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey, hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But still.
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. Then we should go there just for a little while. I guess that's everything in here? I grabbed the important Monokuma plushie. Also, is it just me or some of their faces backwards? Like, Monokuma's left side is the black side, but here it looks like the right side's the black side. I don't know. Sorry, that was kind of mesmerizing. To the goods warehouse, then. Those are cardboard cutouts. Damn it. I got excited. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. I'd take the calendar. First, there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing. He's starting to talk even crazier. That's not... Is there not a Monokuma in here? I am disappointed. Wait. 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 I thought I saw something. Check the rafters. No, I guess not. Unless... I'm looking as hard as I can at the ceiling right now. I'm not seeing anything up there. So, what about over here? Nope. Tons of books. Chiaki, random goods, Monokuma panel, tons of CDs. I mean, dude, let me tell you, Monokuma Ondo from the animation, probably one of the best songs I've heard in an anime in a while. Then again, for some reason anime music really, I don't know, just it fits to me for some reason. All this stacked up stuff is a bunch of CDs. I thought these were going to be video games, but they're just music CDs. The jacket says Monokuma's collection of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album? Character songs are all the rage these days, but I'm not all that interested in derivative works like that. I've never heard of a mascot selling his own character songs. Plus, it looks like he's already produced his 100th song. See, the 100th track is a festive psychopop dance rap that he performs with all his might. I need to hear this! I don't even know where to begin. I need to hear this song! This looks like a Monokuma panel. But why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell all my merch and make them all look all boom! Then they'd stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff.
You're so stupid.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Enough already! You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it!
No!
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s. Wow, that is a low blow, and I recognize that reference. We actually had Pogs in the house.
Hey!
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive you.
Because there's no merch of me!
My little sister!
Oh, Monomi, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise?
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together?
Shing!
The old guys thought, rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Did you even need the old guys in that story?
In other words...
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
You stupid brother.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. I'm gonna have to dig that sound file out later. That was amazing.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I've made too many panels. Or I might have made too many panels.
Special bleeding service!
So, whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Here!
Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run. You're right. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. I didn't get to check out the rest of the stuff. It looks like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. I need to check out the rest of the stuff in here. There are a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. There are various goods inside them. There are even household appliances and musical instruments. They're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. Looks like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't think these are ever going to leave the island. There's a bunch of books stacked up high. What in the world are these? Monokuma's poetry collection? How stupid! Who the hell is going to read this crap?
Hey.
There's another book here too. Let's see. Monokuma's Most Precious Moments. I misread that as moist, and I was thoroughly confused about the grammar.
See?
That's the actual title of this book, but it's a collection of nude photos. Monokuma is already naked. Thank you!
Yep.
I know. So I guess that's... I guess that's all of it. Like, that is just... I am so thoroughly confused. But I love it. There are never hints in obviously suspicious places. Anyone who looks obviously suspicious isn't the killer.
Yep.
That's usually the norm. Alright, Jackie.
Yo.
Hey, Hajime. I was looking for you. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
Well,
I was thinking, you probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least once. Not the food carts, though!
damn right.
Then you want to meet up with everyone to discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind.
Huh.
I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there. Okay, that works.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know, Fuyuhiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that? Oh, he actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with food stands. Alright, time to moonwalk our way over there. As soon as I can just nudge the control stick far enough to... There we go. Yep. This is stupid. But I'm doing it anyway. There we go. Alright. How is Shitimi? There you go. I can't get over the way the body just, like, puffs out when they're breathing. Like, it's like it's made of sponge or something. I know what the obvious joke is. Damn, I want to try a Japanese food vendor sometime.
Huh.
Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
What about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like...
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
Now then.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However...
I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well...
Are we sure about that? Huh? Also, yes, I'm aware of the Monokuma eating ramen in the background. I will get to them as soon as I can.
Huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? At least I think that's ramen. Might be udon? Soba? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey.
Monomi works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monomi has been opposing him.
Huh?
You mean, pretending to oppose him, right?
That's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then, it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma. You think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
I'm starting to get pumped up.
Like a three-way battle. That's kinda hot.
Hey.
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
You're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut up! Yes!
Listen.
There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
Lied?
Well?
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
You insolent fool!
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we've endured together? Weak. How weak.
Man.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito? Finally.
No.
I know, you wanted your noodles. But hey, we're back up to 300 mono coins. I need to look for one Monokuma. There's nothing, and I don't want to talk to you. Because you're being a dick. I mean, I'm not wrong there. Huh, alright, well, I guess I don't have a choice. Alright, spit it out. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops. If I compare to you guys, will I get to hamsters? Will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is...
What does that...
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well...
I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived. But I guess I was wrong. He's looking for the ultimate despair. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us.
You...
Who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life.
How about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making sense at all. And you know, if he would share the material he found, this would solve itself. But no!
Not making sense.
Jeez.
Thank you, Minimaru. But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean?
That is an order!
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well?
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we've been witness to. I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
Looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Well...
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
Actually...
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
What?
You're going to weed out the traitor?
Please wait!
As I've already said, there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end, you're just going to raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I...
This is exciting!
Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope?
You...
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind?
Now then.
I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I am planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Could it be?
Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Bye. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey!
I don't want to think about it, but... Could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding me?
Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it!
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
Please wait!
There is no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along, I will never, ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have a talent. Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right?
That's right.
Then we gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my serious side.
I've got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
Huh?
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito. Huh. Kazuichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decide to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. Well, I mean, I guess we should just go to our rooms? Actually, no, I want to talk with people out here. I don't see where Chiaki is, but she might be inside her cottage? I need to check that. That's my cottage, so... Where the hell is Chiaki? Oh, she's inside. Alright, I'm gonna go talk with her real quick. I'll be right back out for you guys. Chiaki's been by my side, or on our side, the whole time. I can't just, like, leave her hanging by herself for a bit. Well, I mean, she's got arcade games, so... The plan to capture Nagito, huh? Akane looked pretty confident, but is she really going to be alright? I mean, she's strong, but Nagito is, you know, unpredictable. You're right, but I don't know how else we're supposed to catch him. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. If Nekomaru was still here, would he let Akane go through with this?
See?
Actually, he'd probably get pumped up about our capturing plan along with her. You know, he did capture him once before.
Yep.
And Kazuichi helped him that time, too. It feels like Gundam and Nekomaru were scolding us for not growing at all. Maybe. Alright, so that's that. Sonya's there, Akane is there, Kazuichi is not anywhere nearby, it looks like. Oh wait, no, he's in his cabin. His cottage, that's it.
Jeez.
Even her ignorance has a limit. What are you talking about this time?
Huh?
It's Sonya. She had the nerve to say she wanted to check out my body. Huh? Your body?
Bastard!
Don't think about weird things, you bastard. It wasn't like that. I don't know where she heard it from, but she came up to me and said, "Real Yakuza are supposed to have tattoos, so show them to me." Oh, so that's what it was.
Damn it!
It's not funny for her to tell me to strip right in front of her. Who does she think she is? Besides, tattoos aren't supposed to be gawked at. You know, I've been meaning to look up, what is the purpose of Yakuza tattoos? I know that most of them have, like, a huge back piece. Like, again, Kiryu has a dragon, Majima has a Hanya. Kuze in Yakuza 0 has what looks like Raijin the Thunder God? I may not be right on that, though. If someone knows what it is, please correct me. I'll do Nekomaru's share of the grunt work.
Leave it to me.
I'm pretty confident about my strength. As long as nobody grabs my tail, there won't be any problems. You have a tail?
You.
Obviously, I'm joking.
Obviously.
I see.
Don't be thinking stuff like, if you want to see a tail, I got one. If you grab it, it'll get even more powerful. That's a terrible joke. It's even worse than a joke an old man would make. Was that a Dragon Ball reference in there? No, because, like, the Saiyan's power was mostly in the tail, like, you know, when it was cut off. Whatever. I believe that there is no traitor.
Do you have a minute?
No, that is not the issue. After all, it is impossible.
Well?
Why does Nagito not understand that? And furthermore, he even made an insulting remark about Gundam. Gundam gave his life so he could teach us something important. Sonia. At the time, Gundam scolded me for attempting to stop his execution. But looking back on it, he would forgive me with a smile on his face, right? Yeah, definitely. Gundam stayed true to himself until the very end. I will never forget that. Sonia, I really just want to give you a hug. I just want to be able to reassure all of these kids everything's going to be alright. But damn it, I don't have the means to do that right now. Kazuichi, how you doing, dude? I don't really have any business here right now. But he's in there, isn't he? Yeah, he's right inside. Well, I guess I don't have a way to talk to him right now. And I guess we have to wait until free time to search out that last Monokuma. Actually, let's see how many we have. Yo! We're only missing one! For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, since I walked around all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. Although, I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while. And then, I'll give this some more thought tomorrow.
Actually...
Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were two animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Oh, is that Senor? Senor Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, three of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, "With fire." Senor Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it, then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right. Until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. "Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies." The next day, I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Senior. Senior? Whatever the abbreviation stands for. He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now, I regret saying what I said back then.
What the hell?
Jeez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies. That seems like a good spot to call this episode. So, I will see you guys for the next one.